Hello there, Waswere here, and welcome to the first episode of my new series, Minimal Maxing, where the goal is to max an account in the least amount of playtime possible. I have pre-recorded the first month or so of content, mainly because a lot of the XP methods and routing relies heavily on dailies, so I wanted to make sure there was enough content there before I started releasing, so when I get into these long stretches of just doing dailies, there isn't a dearth of content for you guys. On that note, let's get into the content. If you want a more in-depth look at how I planned this out and the routing and the skills and a little bit of spoilers, feel free to look at episode 0 in this series. It's going to be basically a lot of me just rambling, but that's going to be there. So if you guys want that, go ahead and look into that. And the next thing to mention is the first couple episodes are going to be mostly voiced over and not live comm. I was getting used to it at the time, and it just really wasn't good. I wasn't focusing on the live commentary while also trying to play super efficiently. So that dropped off until a couple weeks in, where I got really used to it. So just bear with it for the first couple episodes. And now we're going to create the player. I'm starting as a female character because of the recruitment drive quest. Yeah, let's go with blood red hair. I like that hairstyle. I've played very recently. That's going to skip all the tutorial stuff, so we're at Berthoak right away. I got the Premier Club 6 months. So we can go here, talk to Major Mary Rancor. I lost my Dwarven Army Axe. What? I was able to do this before. Anyway, I'm gonna need that axe at some point. Okay, so we're gonna run south to Towerley as our first goal. And we're gonna get 50 prayer off the bat, pretty much within the first couple of minutes. The goal of 50 prayer is the quest requirements and also the production prayers. So we log in here. I'm going to trade with my main. Give these items over. Accept. I forgot to do something, but I'm also going to get and I give over 50 mil just in case I need to buy anything. So we're gonna do that. Our first inventory is done, and we're up to 33 prayer. I think it takes us a total of 3 inventories to get this done, so we're just running back and forth to Taverley to get a full inventory of bones. Here's our second inventory done. The interface is going to be changing a lot here as I kind of fuck around with all the settings and get it up to what it's like on my main account and what I'm used to. I really wish there was like a unique seed you could have where you could just copy and paste that seed and then it would poof load in all your settings. Anyway, this is our third inventory. We're up to level 40 already. Other skills won't be as quick as this past this first episode, but for now we're just making sure we get 43 prayer. It doesn't really matter that much for our early game training methods, but once we get into quests and low level combat, it's going to be really good to have this 43 prayer. Most of this is just me kind of fluffing around with the settings, trying to get everything up here, but I don't really do it very well, as I try to look at my other monitor to copy over the exact interface I have. For some odd reason, the action bar on the left, the secondary action bar, doesn't really hold, but that's okay. So I have to end up making my chat box smaller so it doesn't pixelate and pop up every time I reload a screen or teleport somewhere. So we're just going to Daemonheim now to get a Ring of Kinship. We want the Ring of Kinship because we want to teleport back to spend our tokens from the mini bosses to get dungeoneering levels, as it'll help us. So here you talk to the dungeoneering tutor, just go through the chat options, you get your Ring of Kinship, and we can go to our next thing, which is back to Taverley to activate the Lumbridge Lodestone. At the start of this game, it's just a lot of activating lodestones, making sure I have teleports ready. I also trade over some beeswax here for some quick teleports, so from now on we'll be able to teleport very quickly to lodestones. But for that first teleport it took an extra 10 seconds, so each one saves about 10 seconds, which over the course of an account will add up a lot. Because we didn't have the Falador Lodestone activated, we had to come here and use it. So we got a Falador teleport. We're going to Falador for two reasons. First of all, we want to join our clan, and we want to be able to go to the Citadel. At the Citadel, we'll be able to get the avatar boost unlocked, which will give us 3% more experience for the week. So here we are joining our clan as our main account pops up there. We got invited to the clan, and we joined Social Skillers. It's a fun clan, I like it, good community of people. So now we're running south down towards Port Sarim, where I can get the Clan Vex. The Clan Vex will give me a teleport to the Citadel every single week, so when I go to Cap, I don't need to run from Falador or Port Sarim. I'm just teleported right outside. Had a bit of a crashing issue joining the Citadel for some odd reason. It didn't throw me in there with a screen where I could move around, so then I lobbied, I crashed, so I had to come back. And now you just teleport to the middle, you find this little rock on the ground, you right click Attune to Avatar, pick Experience Boost, and then you can teleport your way back out again. Now, the next thing we need to do is the Impressing the Locals quest. This unlocks the Temple of Eminishi, also known as ED1. It's mostly a fetch quest where you walk around Port Sarim, Remington, and Drano talking to people. So I'm not going to show too much of it. I think I'm just going to jump cut to the end of the quest, or mini quest, because it's really not that interesting. But you have to find a captain and a couple first hands to help you on the boat. See, and there we are. The quest is done. We've walked around, recruited all these people. We had to pay a guy's bar tab. We had to promise to rescue someone's sister. It's all these sort of RuneScape-y things. So now we're going to run north to our now boat where we can travel to the Ark. We're going to travel to Wycombe. And once we get there, we'll be able to teleport to the Temple of Amanishi with a group. I'm gonna get a group invite right here, and we'll accept it. And the Temple of Eminishi is gonna be our early game combat. We're going to get 70 in combat in all 3 skills. Those 3 skills being mining, or not mining. Those 3 skills being ranged, defense, and magic. That'll give us a jump start where we have enough combat to complete all the quests that we need to do. We don't need to worry about how strong we are in early game quests. So here I'm just readying up the group, and we get teleported to the entrance. Now I'm going to be trading over T1 to 60 weapons from magic and range, a couple potions, couple brews, some runes, just the kind of inventory that is needed. Expect this sort of trading thing to be a bit of a theme early on, as the amount of time it would take to buy all these things on the GE is saved by doing this. So the next clip is going to be a bit of a jump cut of me doing this. So it's going to be 4 times speed. Basically, the strategy is when you're level 1, you attack the minions while your main account tanks it, and once you hit them, you kill them. So if we go down here, our main account's tanking over here, so we're attacking, and as soon as we hit it, we kill it with our main, and the first one got us up to level 17. The second one got us up to level 23, and the third one 29, 32. Basically, really easy. We're just jump cutting between all these. It did take a little bit more than this video is showing, and we're up to level 35, and there's this mini boss, which is going to be the real key to our strategy. Because they give 56,000 total experience, as you can see, or 55, including 40k in magic. So what we're doing is we're clearing the dungeon with our main. Our ult isn't really doing anything, and then when it's low HP, we come in, hit it once, and then our main account kills it off. So we're just going through all this. We're already up to 59 magic, 60. And it's just going to be clip on clip on clip of us killing them. Eventually, I do get smart and drag the mini bosses to the entrance of the dungeon, so I don't have to waste a minute each time running down to find the mini boss or waiting for my main to kill the other minions in the way. So as we got to 100,000 tokens, I went ahead and spent them to get to 49 dungeons, so we now get more experience. I hit 70 magic, and once I hit 70 magic, I switched over to defense. The first mini boss got me to level 40, the second to 47, and the third to 51, and then 54. So it's a pretty quick go once you get that early boost from having the magic level. And we go ahead, we keep killing them. I included Treasure Hunter here because, as I said, I will be doing my daily keys, and I just wanted to keep it above board and show you every time I access Treasure Hunter. So now you see I'm smart enough to drag the mini bosses up here. We're doing the same thing with range now. I skipped the first about 40 levels because that was just me waiting and killing all the minions, and I didn't want this video to be any longer, but it's basically just me doing this mini bossing over and over again until we hit 70 range. And once we hit 70 range, we're going to go into phase 2 of the account. So thanks for watching the first episode of my series. I hope it was entertaining. You got to see some cool tactics. The next episode will go more into questing and skilling with our DXP. We have a total of about 90 quests to do, and we have 33.5 more hours of DXP. So expect there to be a lot more varied content in the next episode. Thanks, and have a good day.